We can allow access to the LG conference room. Archival footage. Video retrieved from deep storage and ready for playback. Director level authorization confirmed. 1960 first contact. Well, fuck that. That's awful. Combine fear with how useless humans are in space, and add in the element of something that's way better at space than you, attacking you. 1965 Weaver. Is that one of those things that I saw in space that attacked me? Weird. I thought they were rejecting one of them for a second there, because one of them was wandering around and then they all decided to attack it, which is a strange sight. But that seems to be how they transform into another state. They got a really weird cycle just across the board. Strange creatures. Conference room. Hi. Well, that's a neat trick. The real neat trick. There's Hans Kelstrup, so he's gone. This is his office, so he didn't make it out. Is there anything to take a look at real quick? I mean, okay, let's look into what I can recycle. That's pretty straightforward at this point. All of these show up in great masses. So they only heal by 1, that's why they're not showing up as a food item, but they cure fear. But that's like not a thing I'm encountering so far. These are sort of 5 health points, that's not bad. Alternatively, I could turn them into materials. Is that for the entire entire stack or what though? So let's try splitting it. Is the other stack in here right now, or what? Oh, it's up there. I'll put that over here. The game glitched right now? What? There we go. I have to manually scroll over with this button. Awkward. Yeah, it's definitely made for consoles, this menu. Okay, so that's a material yield of 1 for the entire stack. That's kind of unimpressive. I thought that maybe each of them was worth 1. I'm like, well, then maybe I should try converting them, but seems like that's not entirely worth it. I'm gonna hold on to them, try to put them on the favorites wheel so I can use them. Let's try assigning some stuff up here if we can. Let's see. How do I add things to the favorites wheel? Right, you have to manually favorite via here, so let's do... Suit repair kit should be favorited. No, not split. That's the only option? You can't favorite it? Weird. I favorite you? No. R is menu. Why wouldn't I just want to favorite it. Can you only favorite these items? Yeah, it shows up here as favorite and unfavorite. What if I want to favorite a food type? Weird. Yeah, the drinks don't show up on this. I guess I can't favorite them. I thought I could. Oh well. That's a decent chunk of stuff. Alright. And now that I've got that... Oh, was there not an assembler in this room? It's just the recycler? Oh no, that was over here. That's where the surprise came from when I got attacked. Maybe I should get into buying that thing so I can just get their tumors. Let's review where that was. It's probably a scientist skill, right? Necropsy. Okay. I think I want that, especially since you can use it to make more neuromods. But I need one more neuromod first. I'll go towards that, sure. I should go towards that. The neuromod requires, yep. Requires 3 of their little bits. That's the primary... Oh yeah. I can get neuromod right here. Which then means I can then get the skill that lets me get more of them. There we go. And now I can harvest you. Which is worth more chunk of neuro. You were the only one in this room, right? So now if I find any other bodies around, I can harvest their little bits. Turn them into stuff. I don't think I've found any more in this room yet. I don't really feel like backtracking to other zones yet. I don't think I can let these ones out. Frankly, it would be kind of dangerous anyway. Alright, well from here on out I can get more neuromod bits. So that high value organ I just got, what is that worth? No, not you. So what are you worth? Weird. It's worth everything? Huh. It's worth 1/20th of everything. Not as useful towards getting neuromods as I thought.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
There must be other aliens that give you better results than based on that description. Because the mimic thing just gave me 1/20th. Not impressive. I would like to have some neuromods though, please. But who wouldn't want to craft skill points? It takes a toll on your overall stats though, that's for sure. There we go. That takes me up to 3. Alright, let's go back to probably gonna save up those extra 3 points for the next gunsmith thing. The leverage is plenty tempting because I'd like to be able to get around. Yeah, I'll weigh my options. There's a chance I might go for a pure human run. I do like the human abilities generally. Although some people were frustrated when I did that in a System Shock. Oh, that was more to do with me being worried I'd get confused by the interface for the Psi abilities in that game, where I don't think that's going to be the case for a game made by the Dishonored people. It's probably going to be very familiar. Why did I not grab the door already? I mean, the turret. I'm also slightly concerned that I invested all these points into turrets, and then the turrets are going to start attacking me because I become a monster. Should be a bummer. I'd like to not do that if I can. I don't know. It's an opinion in progress. There we go.
Eradicator Autotroid version 0.7.6 online.
No attack yet. I was being ready though. I do like the idea of like expanding my suit and getting more leverage, getting tons of chips and stuff. Think how that goes. Those are all glass? Oh, that's not a barrier at all. There's a whole chamber.
Deploying.
That's kind of neat.
0.7.6.
That's nice physics details. The thing fell down and then hit that. I also liked how that thing was kind of settling into the glass, so it caused additional crashing as it was kind of falling downward too.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Eh?
Yes. I was just about to call you.
All I see is a dot.
Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time.
Are you kidding me?
Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should...
Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
That's it? That was a quick one. We need to talk about Annalise Gallegos. What the heck? Oh, it's chipset. Like, I can't make sense of what I'm reading right now. Reduces damage sustained while sliding. Sure. Not gonna start making decisions until I actually run out of slots. Until then, I can just equip everything. Another one of these, huh? Alright. Keep that option in mind. Oh. That's probably the way to get behind this without breaking the glass, which... Maybe there's a way of turning the screens on so they show something, and maybe I'm making a terrible mistake by breaking it. Even though it's just a fun thing to do. This is supposed to be their conference room. Fried hard drive. Hello. That may be all we get, though. Just the clue that they were interacting and nothing else. There's a grate up there, but I don't think it matters if I go up there necessarily. I mean, I could always take a peek. Nope, jump on top. Oh no, not even that makes me go quite that high. I don't really see any side passages though, so even if I climb up there, I don't think it's gonna lead me anywhere. I hate windows. Die. Is this a door that opens? Just a panel? Not much help. From chive to checkout. Is that a tiny ashtray-shaped hole? Yeah, basically. Well, that was neat. Fewer attacks on my person than I expected, but it was neat. Poking around in there. I don't need doors. I've evolved beyond the need for doors. I might be able to get up there, but that might be somewhere I just get by exploring. Let's see. Do I have the map of this place yet? I don't. Which is weird, because I came from... Let's double check security. Normally I download the map from security, but I don't think they gave me the map this time, did they?
Hello.
Was it back here? Alright, we've been through all this zone in this one map. Makes it a bit of an ordeal to go back, doesn't it? Like, grab your organs. Yay. I have to go back through this bathroom. Hopefully don't get attacked by surprise new enemies or something. There we go. Bonus corpses. I think I failed to loot that one the first time. So normally I get the map from security. Is that not an option here? There we go. Right. So my mistake is I thought about this terminal as being used already, and I kind of I must have skipped it in my head because I used it to get in via the dart, but that was just open the door, and I never touched it again after that, so I never downloaded the map of the area, live exam, material extraction, armory. Ooh, there's guts down there. That's where I've been so far. There's the director's location. Okay. We have that much now. And also, there's probably, like, emails on here that I didn't get. It's long ago enough that people are probably gonna hear about this, the fact that I went past it for a bit. Apprehending Dr. Galagos. At the end of the second shift, as per Alex Hughes' direct orders, you are to escort Dr. Galagos to the security office of the main lobby. From Hans Kelstrup to Corey Richard. 2316. We're in psychotronics. I don't like how this stuff is set up. This is where everyone's supposed to be, is this thing, and this is where they are located right now, which is often not here specifically. Makes finding living people kind of irritating. That person's apparently in the freaking Talos lobby and alive, which is weird. You're in the cargo bay. And no one else is really alive in psychotronics. Alright, I got what I came for. Thankfully, I've become aware of that general way they handle that mechanic, so I remembered to come back here after making the mistake of passing it up. And now when I backtrack through previous zones, I'm going to be trying to keep an eye out on the floor for chunks of mimic everywhere so I can grab the pieces and throw them into a recycler. Try to stay on top of that. There's no door here, right? No, it's just like a weird... Talos Station, yep. It's just an emblem. These things that are supposed to protect us get kind of comical at some point, because they failed so hard. How about we see about if I can jump up there? Seems kind of unrealistic, but they gave me an opening right there, which is kind of encouraging. Let's see if I can climb up this. Nope. Aha, you're like a staircase. Oh, I just jumped like straight through that. Yeah, that's not really encouraging. But we'll see. Did I just phase through that? It seems like I phased through that. Okay. You're coming up with me. Because when you want head trauma, as a human being, what you do is you stand on a stool somewhere, and that pretty much takes care of the whole equation for you. Oh, you little prick, come back here. Still with me? Come here. Not coming with me now. Alright, well, this is finicky enough that I think it's probably not intentional, so I can probably get up there elsewhere. We'll see. Alright, that's why I wanted to get the map, just to see if it was obvious. Oh yeah. Do-do-do-do. So there's clearly like a whole staircase going up there.
Debug build version 0.76.
Oh, it's closing again. Awkward. Open, please.
Hello.
Stop falling over, please. So they said that it's like the crappy ones that have trouble with larger enemies. So I'm hoping we'll find a better turret, basically. That seemed to be implied. It seemed to be implying that we're gonna get better turrets over time, but we'll see. That seems to be how I get upstairs. Straightforward enough. Not entirely easy. I could make a tower out of these, I suppose, and get up there. Let's poke around a little bit more down here.
Hello, Dr. Hughes.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos I started here.
You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
This is how it started. That video we saw? That video we saw was them creating that thing.
More specimens required.
Called a Weaver, weak to Null Wave and Psychoshock, immune to EMP. Gives you Backlash and Phantom Genesis. Phantom Genesis creates a phantom that will fight for you from a human corpse. Oh, that's concerning. So you get to have your own phantom, but also it's horrifying. Yay! More powerful phantom. Fight for you with a human corpse. Phantom type is randomly determined. Telepathy. Creates a shield for 20 seconds, which prevents next enemy attack from damaging you. Enemies that attack the shield are repelled. Next 2 enemies. Next 3 enemies. Okay, so it's a damage shield. Did I learn more about these things? It had an exclamation point like it was new. Maybe it's the Morgan notes. Use glue. Use the glue to slow them down. Telekinetic projectiles pack a big-ass punch, but can be dodged. Better to get in close and personal. Tracking bracelets on them are still active. Weaver. Psychotronics database. Weaver. Typhon. Geniocratus. Along with mimics, Weavers were some of the first Typhon encountered near the Verona 1, as observed in log 0215051060. In larger mimic populations, one mimic will be chosen via an as yet unknown mechanism to undergo a specialized metamorphosis. The chosen mimic is stung repeatedly by the others, triggering a rapid change, resulting in a new Typhon, Geniocratus, or Weaver. Weavers appear to be central to Typhon ecology, largely as vectors for production of some of the other species, as well as the substance known as coral. Something known as coral, that's new information on its own. Don't see anything else in the room, but that's clearly going to be how we get to guts, isn't it? Seems like I'm going to have to fight my way through that room regardless. Live exam morgue. Material extraction arm. Oh, that's covered in crap. Well, that's an easy enough fix. What? That was startling. Oh, that was very startling to just have everything come flying at me out of the fire while I'm in the middle of trying to deal with it. A prick.
Scanning target, no alien material detected.
I'd take out the fire before I hurt myself. Nope. The drop-off is a bit of an issue. So I think that musical sting that just played was supposed to trigger when the jump scare happened. Like that was scripted. But it wasn't scripted quite enough in sync because my shot triggered them coming after me and the music didn't play until afterwards. Which is funny. Bet you they hide something down here. We should probably craft more shotgun shells. Yeah, the game really doesn't exactly have subtle music cues, does it? Well, here's my way upstairs. Labs B.
Hello.
Hello. That's where I was trying to jump for before, making a fool of myself. Did I go around the hallway first or check things out in the hallway? What was that? Oh. You son of a bitch, that's my turret. You broke my turret. Took him out with the freaking melee. Ah, that's frustrating, seeing it come up behind you. At least they're getting cheaper to repair, though, over time. Oh, spare parts. You asshole. The moment I saw him going through the door from behind, I'm like, you son of a bitch, you're gonna come up behind my turret and break it. What are the chances of that happening specifically? Holy crap. Also, apparently they can open doors. That's a dick move that door opens for him. It's not really on the VIP list. Yeah, let's go door by door.
Dr. Yu.
Oh, there it is. Sneak attack. I think the spare part I picked up just had a sticky note on it, and I didn't see what the note was. Is everything just labeled in here? Like, is it not a mimic? That's great. Oh god. That's why everything's labeled as not a mimic, is because anything in here could be a mimic if it's not labeled. Just to be safe. It's pretty amazing. We're gonna not take those notes off. That's a great idea. There's a petri dish sample? Oh yeah. Typhon organ. These are helpful notes. They can mimic the notes too, but would they know that the notes mean something that they'd want to mimic in the first place? Probably not. Definitely makes it hard to find the items you can pick up in the room, though, if everything's labeled as not a mimic, then that in itself is an item you can pick up. God damn. They sneak up on you. But now I can take all of their body parts, so, you know, win-lose. Turret! Hello, turret friend. Ow! Really? Right next to the turret, huh? You guys are getting ballsy, you know that?
No Typhon material detected.
Son of a bitch. Turret placement wasn't quite safe enough, I guess. Let's get you fully in the corner. So you at least don't have a blind spot right behind you.
Ready to scan.
Oh, we'll get to you in a second. Psychiatrist, right? No.
Checking for
Parapsychologist. That's an interesting job description.